The door suddenly opens and a woman gets in the back seat. Having a good night. For a second, you freeze. It's one of the cops working on the judge's case. She grins at you. Her voice creaks. You remember seeing her at the hospital. Something already bothered you about her there. All right, the cops are here, guys. We're innocent. We didn't do it. It was that old broad back there. She's the one you want. You know, let me find a good voice for her. Do you know, it's actually pretty crazy. For weeks I have been saying to myself there's something off about you. Something not so nice. I dug around. I mulled it over. I bugged all of my fellow cops about it because I was sure you had lied to us. We are just gonna let her keep going. She has a cold sneer on her face. Listen, I'm going to be frank with you. She leans over to you. I don't think you're the judge. Nah, I just can't picture it. She squints, like she's trying to make you out from far away. Like you'd have gone to the extent of hurting yourself. Yeah, between us, it's a bit of a stretch. She stares. But not enough of a stretch for my chief to stop going on and on about you. Seriously, he talks about you all the time. If I didn't know better, I'd think he had a crush on you. She smirks. No. I think he's more interested in your profile. In prison, at 17, you were. An icy chill fills your guts. And for murder, too. You open your mouth, but nothing comes out. Since you got out, you've kept a low profile. But you're lying about your name and your address. I checked. It's normal, you'd say, if they get word of your time served. No loan for your permit. No lease for your car. Meaning, no second chance at life. Her voice becomes softer, almost warm. I personally like guys who want a second chance. No. I like guys who fight for a second chance. Basically, I like guys who are willing to work for me. She leans forward, her shining cat-like eyes narrowing. My chief wants to go to the prosecutor with a first and last name with evidence. Actually, knowing him, he's not so hot on evidence. So I'll give you info. Victims, suspects, medical reports, some photos that are a bit disgusting, but you have to be discreet. Keep it between you and me. Interrogate, ask questions, dig around. I am not a cop. I don't know what you're on about. Don't worry. You're already keener than half the squad. And don't forget, I am not asking you to make an arrest and deliver the killer wrapped up in a bow in front of the station, okay? You're no Batman. You're just here to get me more information. She rummages around in her pockets for what seems like forever. Here, take my card. I will call you in 3-4 days just to check in. We'll chat, you and I. And I will let you know if I have any new info. She takes on a didactic, paternalistic tone, like she was giving you a list of recommendations for the 100th time. Don't get caught. Don't get arrested. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying to leave Paris. Our good Paris. I know what you look like. And I know who your friends are. You can either be the solution or the problem, my friend. She takes a minute to scan your face, your emotions. If I have to, I'll go check in on you know who. You understand me? Her smile is biting. Oh, and that reminds me. Does she know you've done time? That would be unfortunate if she found out. You shake your head. She snickers. Oh, my little dirtbag. You cover your tracks well. I think we're going to say nothing here. She acknowledges your silence with a nod. Hi, Conflicting. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. Hi, Tia. This game is so interesting. So cool. Before I sock her. Okay. Oh, wait. That's my voice. Okay. I think you've got a handle on our little deal. I will make this very clear. Any problems, I turn you in. Understand me? I will send your picture to all of my friends in the media and every jerk in Paris. Every jerk in Paris. Your picture with your name on it. Your real name. Is that right? You didn't know that I knew, but I did. Anyone close to you will have their places searched. They will be put under house arrest, spend nights in jail. Do you have any idea how tense things are with that jerk's trial underway? I don't know what trial she's talking about. Let's see if she clarifies on that. You sigh. You know just what she's trying to get at. Come to think of it, your last names are almost the same. You could even be brothers, actually. Think it's not true? I am nothing I am nothing like that son of a... She smiles. Let me tell you, with that face of yours and your handle, they will welcome you with open arms. This sounds like more of these this is more racism. What accents are those that I'm doing? Honey, whatever accent happens to fall out of my mouth, basically. Call it what you will. It's like French, Jamaican, you know what I mean? It could be like anywhere, basically. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, honestly, for those of you guys who've been watching the Jessa channel for a long time know that I do voice all my characters, but I never claim to try and do a specific accent. I'm really not good at accents. Honestly, I just would, however their voice comes out of me as I'm developing the character is how it comes out. That's all I know. It could have been Russian, could have been anything. Lord only knows. We're gonna still go with the, because she has no right, but she's gonna anyway, and there's nothing we can do about it, so why say anything? She takes on a serious tone, businesslike. Listen, I want to catch this killer personally. I want to drag him to court, ruin his life with a bang. I can't botch this case. You got me? And neither can you. Understand, right? You've made that perfectly clear, obviously. Well, great then. We see eye to eye, then. So you can just say you are my informant, my CI. I don't know what CI means. Maybe community investigator? I'm not sure. That serial killer, he ripped open your gut. He saw your own insides. You were in a coma. Yeah, you have plenty of reasons to want to get back at him, don't you? She furrows her brow. Yeah, I think you're actually going to do what I tell you to do. You investigate, you ask questions, you listen to all of the rumors, and you come up with a list of suspects. She lays her hand on the door handle and then freezes. Oh, right. And don't get fired. Without this cab, you are worth nothing to me. Nothing. You glare at her. I kind of want to say this, but we're going to go with that. For what it's worth, it was a pleasure not to be interrupted every other minute. You can't imagine how much I miss that at work. Yeah. Yeah, we thought it really loudly. Yeah, basically. She puts her hand up and you can hear the words behind it. This conversation never happened. Yeah, but you know what? We also recorded it on our iPhone, so screw you. I'll make sure you get more intel tomorrow. I'll find a way. Until then, not a word to anyone, obviously. Not a word. Bonsoir. Blah! Freaking! Ugh! You sit alone for a while, teeth clenched, dry-eyed, ears buzzing. Merde. On the back seat, the cop left a pile of papers. Merde, merde! Key in the ignition, motor running, So it doesn't count as cursing if I say it in Spanish, right? That's what I'm hoping. Radio on crackles. You turn it off and start driving. All right, so talking to passengers might unlock new documents and clues for your investigation. You will find them back at your studio after your shift. We have discovered 6 clues available in our room. Wow, this is cool. That was a cool little animation, a little clip there. You take a second to enjoy the silence of your studio apartment. Outside, the city is slowly waking up. You can still hear the hum of the taxi buzzing in your ears. You throw the files Busette gave you on the table. On the wall, you hung up the big corkboard where you used to pin up photos of your nephews. They've been gone since you got out of... So whatever we did that put us in jail was bad enough for our family to stop talking to us. Sorry about this. Your plan is simple. Jot down all the pieces of evidence and connect them to the suspects. The guilty party won't necessarily be the one with the most evidence against them, but the one with the most compelling evidence against them. We're heading into Kathy Rain territory here. Yeah, Kathy Rain was... I warned you that this game was dark, and Kathy Rain had a lot of darkness in it too. So much so that I couldn't finish it. But, trying to understand their motives. Understand how he or she got into this situation. You are suddenly overcome with the desire to sleep. Ugh. Oh gosh. You close your eyes, press your fingers to your eyelids. Let out a yawn. You glance at your bed. But there's a killer to catch. And so you get to work. All right, so we have autopsy report given by Busette. Autopsy report victim 4. Killer case. Those are the 3 things. We have 3 pieces of evidence. Let's take a look at them. We're going to hold this to investigate. That gives us 2 more clues. Hold to investigate. That gives us 3 clues. Picture of the crime scene. 4 clues. All right, so it looks like he's killed 3 times. Okay, so we now have new clues. We don't have any other documents. So let's go up here and check the board. All right, so let's look at each of these people.